Guilt is a powerful emotion that we have all experienced at some point in our lives. Whether it's the nagging feeling that we should have done better in a situation, or the sense of responsibility we feel when we have caused harm to someone else, guilt can play a significant role in shaping our thoughts, behaviors, and relationships. From a psychological perspective, understanding the complex nature of guilt can be an important step toward personal growth and well-being. At its core, guilt is a natural emotional response to situations in which we feel we have fallen short of our own standards or values, or when we have caused harm to others. In healthy doses, guilt can motivate us to take responsibility for our actions and make positive changes in our behavior. For example, if we feel guilty about not spending enough time with our loved ones, we may be motivated to adjust our priorities and make more time for them in our lives. However, guilt can also become a negative force in our lives if it is excessive or persistent. When we are consumed by feelings of guilt, it can lead to self-blame, shame, and low self-esteem, which can ultimately damage our mental health and well-being. In some cases, individuals may even become stuck in a cycle of guilt and self-punishment, which can prevent them from moving forward and making positive changes in their lives. One of the key factors in managing guilt is learning to differentiate between healthy guilt and unhealthy guilt. Healthy guilt is the type of guilt that motivates us to take responsibility for our actions and make positive changes, while unhealthy guilt is characterized by excessive self-blame and a sense of inadequacy. By recognizing the difference between these two types of guilt, we can learn to manage our emotions in a more constructive way. Another important aspect of managing guilt is learning to forgive ourselves for our mistakes. While it is natural to feel guilty when we have done something wrong, it is also important to recognize that we are all human and that we are bound to make mistakes from time to time. By acknowledging our mistakes and taking responsibility for them, we can learn to move on and grow from our experiences, rather than becoming stuck in a cycle of guilt and self-punishment. In conclusion, guilt is a complex emotion that can have both positive and negative effects on our lives. By understanding the nature of guilt and learning to manage it in a healthy way, we can use this powerful emotion as a tool for personal growth and well-being. Whether we are learning to forgive ourselves for our mistakes or using guilt as a motivation for positive change, the power of guilt can help us thrive in all areas of our lives.